G'day viewers. Well, surprise news today when the federal government announced that they were going to ditch one of their election promises, which was to water down the Racial Vilification Act in Australia. Now, behind this was the fact that one of their mouthpieces, Andrew Bolt, got successfully sued for racial vilification under the Act. And they declared, terrible for free speech that this guy can't slander people just because they're Aborigines. We'll change the law so he'll get away with it next time. They get into power, they're going to do it, and they say, okay, time for the public to comment on our proposal. And it turns out they were quite surprised that pretty much everyone who wasn't an Andrew Bolt reader thought it was a bad idea. And this wasn't just Johnny Foreigner saying, I'm feeling a bit uppity, I'm going to demand everyone be a bleeding heart and treat me like an actual human. No, it turns out a significant number of actual white people thought this was a bad fucking idea too. And this came as a shock to them, and Abbott's gone, okay, they all hate me enough, everyone's going to hate me more, let's just pull back from this. And so, a good thing happened. Yay. And another, interesting thing, now we know what Attorney General George, everyone has the right to be a bigot, Brandis looks like when he's choking down a massive shit sandwich. And in the same press conference, they announced $600 million going to spy agencies to fight the terrorism. And you can argue there's a real thing here to be dealt with. I would argue I don't trust these guys in particular to do it. And they're also talking about going for wholesale data retention, monitoring all Australians' phone and internet activity, which has some very big logistical problems and also has a lot of, sort of privacy problems. The party of free speech, unless you're saying something they don't like. They want to change it so you can't even visit a country where they declare terrorist activity is happening. So hopefully the IRA won't start another bombing campaign in England, or it'll be illegal to go there, or right up until the government says, we didn't mean white countries, okay? Read between the line. This is to keep those brown people in control. And it's apparently people think that a government can introduce these unilateral laws and go, well, it's fine because it won't apply to me. Again, if you're a conservative and you're supporting this because you think it won't be used against you, it will be used against you, okay? It always is. Even if you are stupid enough to trust the people currently in power, this is the party who introduced sedition laws, wanting to make it a crime for you to say things they don't like. Not do things, but say things they don't like. That's how much they love free speech. If you're stupid enough to trust them, these things don't go away when they lose power, okay? So there will be someone you don't like and you really disagree with in power who has these same powers to monitor everything you do and decide what you're saying. It could be against the law. It was like when Republicans in the US defended all the shit that George Bush was doing. No, he's our president. Guess what? You end up with a Democrat who then has those powers and suddenly go, whoa, it never occurred to me that someone I don't like would have this power that I said was a good idea. That's what happens, okay? And if you're dumb enough to trust these people to get into every aspect of your life, then you pretty much deserve what comes next.